this shit to the group. Stream. 18.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
I hate I gotta get the ball first.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Seattle.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Say what, baby? We finna pearl in the black rifle.
First carried out for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 20, 10, touchdown LA! Brandon Cooks, 74 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season.
Playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
There's a lot of dudes in the league way better than you.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And an alley to run.
You better motherfucking die.
11 yards
that
there.
Won't happen
First
again.
Down for
He
Seattle.
went around with Wilson.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught, it's Miller.
That ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there,
like that for,
but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that's going to be
incomplete. Shit out of here, boy.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
36 power.
24 is the mic. They won't let me get on my fucking man, G.
On third down, Wilson.
Not let me get on that nigga, bro. I was trying to get up on my fucking man.
Get this one across
lame ass shit
before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Jeff, I'm finna pick my fucking ball, bitch. You ain't gonna even scope. I'm gonna try to make this play y'all look good. Fuck making it look good, nigga. I am.
Now Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler
Same kind of pass I hit him with.
And he will score.
Oh, my fault, though.
Touchdown,
I seen that
Seattle.
shit coming.
Tyler Lockett, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Second down, it's Henderson. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
We got to do this for the haters.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check 26, check 26. Rush in, rush in.
Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain. He can run for it, and he will.
Fuck your big slow pussy ass doing, man.
The 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you. Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, here we go.
This time, Wilson will throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. So this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Two yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. 14, run it.
On second down now, it's Miller, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Well. 58, Mike. I'm coming after you.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You don't cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
Over and over. Okay. I ain't going to complain to you. Because he want to do that. I can do that. Okay.
Wilson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
What we got?
On second down, it's Miller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself.
Right by that nigga.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
That shit won't even happen in the second half. That shit
seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Just got hurt.
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Brandon Cooks just
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Goff on third down.
This
And he will
fuck-ass
not
cracker
be
get in
able
and
to
miss the
hang
ball.
on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
In their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And the Seahawks first down.
I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. Let a nigga go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
4 down. 24. Gun.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, short. 24 is the mic. Don't get nervous. 24 is the mic.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. This is Miller, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ah, that's my fault.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
I hope the commissioner watching this shit.
3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Wilson now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Baby, when we gon' slide, hey. Baby, when we gon' slide, hey.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the gun, Wilson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
But yeah, take some, boy.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
You motherfucking drop it this time.
He's at the 50.
Got time.
And he'll take this all the way down
inside the 40. Goddamn time.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, quick. There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the...
Doesn't change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
From the 35 on second down.
Touchdown. 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 Play on me, bitch.
Josh Reynolds, 35 yards. As they are an extra point away.
Put no motherfucking slow ass defense. No fucking slow ass linebacker on me. Burn that bitch every time.
At 14.
Now tighten up right here, defense. Show these folks what the fuck really going on, man.
As the kicks away.
You got everybody hating on you. Nobody want to see the motherfucking round make it.
And that'll carry
fuck
over
you
the
talking
back
about
line of the
lame
end zone for a touchback.
I'm in your space now. I'm in your space now. Yeah. I'm in your space now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
This nigga throwing the ball all type of way.
In breaking route,
I know what to do.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're running from the gun with Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. It's complete. It's Miller. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Double count. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch the slant.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He hits more. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight.
Not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I know what I got to do, baby. I got to take my game like I always do. I hope you throw it to if you want to.
On 1st down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. There,
hey,
2nd down.
That's pick. Look how long they're balling out. You telling me my man couldn't get that?
Find his outlet,
fuck
man,
out of here,
because
G.
of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cut 50, cut 50. Here we go. 24 is the mark. Watch the screen. 24 is the mark. Double dog. That's the way. 4 down.
Now Wilson throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
58 in your face.
To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Wilson steps away to his left. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's go, defense.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Martin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. He's going to let it. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Figuring they're going for
situation when you talk about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Ain't no fucking way, dog.
But this one is going to wind up.
Look at this shit, T.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
You wide the fuck open, dude. Come on, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there. For a timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They had no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they're able to stop it here on the
They will not let me spike the fucking ball, bro. Steady trying to spike that bitch, bro.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get. Tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just